All right, guys. So Michael Saylor today did make history for Bitcoin. So today, Michael Saylor did purchase more Bitcoin. I mean, we know, guys. Okay, Michael Saylor is the CEO of Strategy. Okay, and this company they have in fact been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin, as we all know. And just a few hours ago, they bought over 6,000, almost 7,000 Bitcoins, and now they have officially owned 500,000 Bitcoins, over 500,000 Bitcoins. So I want to talk about that for today's video because I really do believe this is a very, very historic moment for Bitcoin history. Okay. So I do want to talk about that, but before I talk about that, I do want to give you guys an update on what is happening right now with Bitcoin today. Okay, so Bitcoin today, guys, holding at just below $87,000. Right now, it's currently at $86,800, and we did actually see Bitcoin, right? Just yesterday, okay, reaching almost 89K. It went as high as $88,800. Okay, looking like it was gonna reach 89K, but I didn't quite get there. But yeah, you guys can clearly see it is now dropping back down to 86K, just below $87,000. So in my opinion, Bitcoin is still holding up pretty well. As we know, yesterday Bitcoin did skyrocket. Okay, even alts were moving yesterday as well, but if you guys look for the past 24 hours, some alts are still in the greens, some alts are still slightly down. Okay, so I feel like the crypto market today is still holding up pretty well. Okay, we are in fact seeing some greens, okay, for some altcoins. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. But yeah, for the past 24 hours, majority of alts are up, still in the green, still holding up pretty well. And some of them are still in the reds. Okay, some alts are still not really quite moving. Okay, but overall, okay, the market today is not moving. Okay, everything is still holding up pretty well. I mean, yesterday, we saw the crypto market moving, but today everything is just holding up pretty well. Like it pumped and now it's just holding at this point. So everything is still looking pretty good today. Okay, everything is still holding up very, very well. Now let's talk about it, guys. Okay, so yes, as we all know, Michael Saylor is CEO of Strategy. Okay, he rebranded MicroStrategy to pretty much Strategy, I believe. And yeah, you guys can clearly see this is the company right over here. And yes, okay, they did purchase more Bitcoin. Okay, they purchased 6,911 Bitcoins. Okay, for almost $600 million, $584.1 million, which is a lot of money, of course, right? And yes, Justin Khaleesi Strategy now holds 506,137 Bitcoins. Okay, so they now officially own over 500,000 Bitcoins. And yes, this is a very, very, historic moment. Okay, it really, really is. So yeah, you guys can see on the strategy.com official website and Bitcoin count right over here. Okay, and you guys can see 506,137 Bitcoins. Okay, so Michael Saylor, okay, now owns 500,000 plus Bitcoins, guys. Okay, this is history in the making. Okay, it really, really is, guys. Okay, and look at this, right? Strategy became the first public traded company to hold over 500,000 Bitcoin worth over $44 billion, not millions, billions of dollars, guys. Okay, so nothing stops this train, and that's true. Nothing can stop them. They're still going strong, guys. Okay, so understand this is truly history in the making right now. I told you guys, okay, when we did see Strategy / Michael Saylor making these purchases for Bitcoin, right, that they were eventually going to be getting up to over 500,000 Bitcoins. And here we are today. They now own over 500,000 Bitcoins, which is mind-blowing, right? It is crazy to think about. Okay, and there is also other companies out there that hold Bitcoins, like for example BlackRock. They've been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin, and I believe right now BlackRock, they own over 500,000 Bitcoins as well. I do believe they own a little bit more than Strategy. I believe BlackRock, they own, I think, almost 600,000 Bitcoins, or maybe it's at 600,000 Bitcoins right now. Who knows? but it's somewhere around there. But I really do believe in the future, yes, strategy, okay, they will catch up to BlackRock. So yeah, that will eventually happen. But yeah, you guys can clearly see right over here in this chart, okay, the Bitcoin holdings versus all these other companies. So you clearly, okay, strategy is the number one pick here. Okay, you guys can clearly see how much they own compared to all these other companies, okay, like Mara Holdings, Riot, Tesla, Coinbase, and Block, right? They own, you know, below 50,000 Bitcoins, whereas strategy, you guys can clearly see over 500,000 Bitcoins, okay, that they now hold. So it says here, will strategy get to 1 million Bitcoin? Okay, and I do believe that will happen one day. Honestly, I do. Okay, I do believe it is possible that we do see strategy going to 1 million Bitcoins. I do believe one day, okay, there is potential that we do see, okay, strategy holding over 1 million Bitcoins. Okay, I mean, the US government, okay, they have a plan to, accumulate 1 million Bitcoins as well, okay, as we all know. And if you guys look over here on Coin Market Cap, if we go to circulating supply, because we know Bitcoin does have a max supply of Bitcoins. You guys just clearly see circulating supply, okay, almost coming up to 19.9 million Bitcoins. Okay, almost 20 million Bitcoins now in the circulating supply, right? You guys can clearly see that. So I'm not quite sure if strategy can actually get up to, if they can own 1 million Bitcoins. Same with the US government. I don't know if that's actually possible, if they can own 1 million Bitcoins, because you guys have to understand, majority of Bitcoins that people are now buying, not even just, people, even the whales, right? Institutions, countries that are, adopting into Bitcoin, when they are buying Bitcoin, they understand where Bitcoin is heading long term. They understand where Bitcoin is heading in the future. So while these institutions and people in general are purchasing Bitcoin, they are simply buying it and holding it. They understand we should be holding Bitcoin for long term. Okay, in the future, guys, we're not gonna see a lot of Bitcoins, okay, in the market, right? Understand that. So I don't know if, okay, strategy can get to 1 million Bitcoins, even the US government. I don't know if that's actually possible, right? But we will see. It is possible. We will have to see. As we know, okay, the creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, this anonymous person, right? He or she, okay, owns 1 million Bitcoin, as we all know, right? They own 1 million Bitcoins. So we will see if strategy can get to, Satoshi's amount, right, of 1 million Bitcoin. So we'll have to see about that. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys think this is possible. Now, there is, in fact, two charts that I do want to show you guys for today for Bitcoin. So this is the first chart, and you guys clearly see once again, okay, just because we're in a bull market does not mean, guys, we're not going to see red days. We're not going to see corrections or pullbacks. Okay, understand, I told you guys this many times. Even when we are in fact in a bull market, we're going to see corrections. We're going to see pullbacks. We're going to see red days. We're going to see dips, even during a bull market. Okay, just because we're in a bull market, a lot of people think we're going to be going up forever during this bull market. No, guys, we're going to see corrections along the way during this bull market, right? Dips are healthy. Corrections are healthy, as we all know. Okay, so looking at this chart, I love this chart, by the way. It is clean, and it just clearly shows you guys all these corrections that we have seen in previous bull markets. So back in 2021, yes, we saw a run up happening for Bitcoin because we were in fact in a bull run, right? We saw this bull run happening, and you guys can clearly see along the way during this bull run, we saw Bitcoin having corrections, many corrections, right? You guys can clearly see that we saw 23% drops, 15% drops, even a 32% drop. And guess what? Bitcoin just kept going up. Now look at 2017. Look at 2017. Look at how many corrections we have seen during the bull market for Bitcoin back in, all the way back in 2017. We saw a lot of corrections along the way, a lot of corrections, like over 40%, right? Just look at that, guys. And Bitcoin just kept going up no matter what. So this chart just clearly shows you guys that corrections are normal. Okay, so you guys can clearly see when Bitcoin did hit bottom, and ever since then, we did see Bitcoin forming this beautiful uptrend, getting back its momentum, going back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high. You guys can clearly see along the way, we saw many corrections, right? Many corrections, okay? And guess what? Bitcoin kept going up. This uptrend, Okay, this parabolic curve, okay, what some people like to call it, is still going strong, right? It's still going up. And guess what? Right now, yes, we are in fact seeing Bitcoin having a correction. Bitcoin, okay, a couple months back did reach a new high of $109,000, as we all know, and it did drop below 100K, right? As we all know, okay, at one point it went below 80K. Very scary times, right? Scary times, but no, it's normal, guys. And Bitcoin will bounce back up. We will see Bitcoin going back up to 100K, and then eventually back up to its previous highs of 109, and then eventually breaking a new all-time high. That's going to happen. The Bitcoin top is not in yet, guys. So understand corrections are normal. Okay, it's part of the game, guys. Okay, it really, really is. Now, look at this. Okay, global liquidity is breaking out. Historically, the parabolic Bitcoin bull market starts now. So we're soon enough going to be seeing Bitcoin having a breakout, okay, very, very soon. Okay, so global liquidity is breaking out. And usually when this happens, Bitcoin does pump. Okay, and this has happened back in 2021, even all the way back in 2017. So understand, guys, Bitcoin is soon enough going to have a massive breakout, and we're going to see Bitcoin going parabolic. Okay, and when these gold candles does form, yes, people will FOMO in. People that are not buying into Bitcoin right now, they will FOMO in. Okay, so that is that, guys. But guys, appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date on what's going to be happening with Bitcoin. But yeah, Bitcoin today is still, holding up very, very well in my opinion. Okay, having a small correction from 88K, but it's still looking pretty good for Bitcoin. So I will keep you guys up to date. I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always appreciated. And I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.